Hello and welcome back to Modded Minecraft Feed the Bees, and buckle up boyos because do we have an episode for you. Last episode we completed the netherite bee, and this episode we're going to streamline our bee production because everything is in place now, so let's jump in. So I've done a couple of things between the last episode and this one. Number one, I got enough of the netherite to make another block. We're going to need a block to put our netherite bee in position. And also I collected all the bees, don't worry, they left the door open, but they didn't fly away. I jarred all these mother truckers and put them back in the computer because we were kind of done with our breeding for now on the bees that were in here. But what we're looking for now is the, whoops. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to pay for that. Well, wait, hang on, is that a bee? Oh no, it's just Steve. What up, Steve? Oh my god, Steve with the death stare. It's like he can hear me. Go away, Steve, you're drunk. Oh wow, you can hear me. So what we're up to today is we're finally getting the last bees we need for our bee pods. We've got almost everything. There's just a couple of bees left that we need to fill the ranks for. So I've realized if we want one diamond bee to become more than one, we don't need to breed two. Instead, we can just put a load of diamond honeycomb underneath the bee path, and then as he's doing his normal thing, he'll mutate one of those blocks, and it'll probably become one of the bees. There's like a 1 in 5 chance, and honestly, that means it's super simple. All we need is one of each bee, not two like we originally thought. But other than that, everything's going pretty well. So, redstone and osmium are the two big bees we need. Let's get busy with it. Now, a redstone bee is a glowing bee and an RGB, and then a redstone bee can breed an osmium bee. So they're both part of the same chain. Wonderful. So let's go and get some RGBs and some glowing bees. Now another thing I realized is we never really talked to the traveling merchant, and I have no idea what this guy's peddling. So let's go and see what he's got on his shopping list. What up, Chief? How's it going? Welcome to the colony, by the way. Oh, so he's got an acacia sapling here, which we do need for our colony. One thing that's holding up our buildings at the moment is the fact they need acacia logs, which we don't have. But I'm not going to pay 5 emeralds for it, that's nuts. Literally, I can go over and talk to the emerald muncher, who will give me the hookup for 1 emerald, I'm fairly sure. What's up, Emmy? I'm going to call her Emma. Emma the emerald muncher, why not? Emma, acacia. Yeah, 1 emerald, ooh, bargain. Well, let's grab one of those for later. 1, 2, 3, 4, boom. Amazing! Acacia trees in the mix. Not quite mahogany, but you know what? It'll do. Okay, so now we have everything in hand. Let's get some breeding done. Now remember, we only need 1 of each bee. We need 1 redstone and 1 osmium. So with that in mind, let's do it. Now the flowers required for the RGB, it's a lavender flower. For the glowing bee, it's a shroom light. Ooh, bright, nice. And for the iron bee, of course, a block of iron. Now, number 1 is the redstone bee. Okay, so I've streamlined my inventory. We've got the glowstone for the glowing bees and the blue dye for the RGBs. Let's do it. Boom, glowing bee. What's going, Chief? Wagwan. There you go. He's got the thing. He's got the horn. Blow the horn of Gondor. Go on, my children. Attack. Boom, redstone bee. That was quick. Lickety-split. That's a guaranteed breeding. It's not like these other bees where there's a chance they'll get something else. We're going to help this bee grow up by putting down a bit of a bee flower, because we need him to anyway, right? But like I said, we only need 1 bee, so let's just get this redstone guy grown up. And yeah, fingers crossed, we can breed him. Now, I'm not sure. I think I heard you guys say that we can feed the bee his flower, and it will shorten his growth timer. So let's see if we can make this redstone bee grow up super quick. As soon as he comes out to play, that is. Oh, right, whoops, we really should have plugged in this glass hole because the bees could escape through this. I mean, they won't. They got their flowers and they got their hives right here, so there's no reason for them to want to go outside, but still. Have I got any glass with me? No. Well, I mean, we could just get uglier. I suppose just put a spruce. Ugh, spruce. We'll put a spruce plank there, why not? Yeah, there we go. Fixed. Now, where is this bee? Okay, so we've got a mini bee here, a little baby bee. We've got redstone. Can we grow him up quick? 999 was the timer. Yeah, oh, look at this. As we spam click, his growth time is going down massively. Amazing! I had no idea that worked, but it does. Oh, we just spent all of our redstone. I think I just spent like 12 stacks of redstone on that dude. 21 seconds to go. We've got 21 seconds to go. Just let me know if you're in the studio. We've got 21 seconds before we've got to go. Oh wait, what are we going to breed this guy with? I forgot. Iron bee, right. Come on, grow. Grow, you fool. 1 second. Boom, pop. Oh, he got big. He got big. So, give this guy some... Come here, you. There you go. There's some romance for you. And we need some iron blocks for this guy. Wait, he's a mini bee. Why have we got a mini bee here? There we go. There's a big bee. Okay, breed. Bink. And that should be... Where is he? An osmium bee? An osmium bee! Perfect. We have the entire team. Let's get these guys plugged in. Redstone bee and osmium bee quests completed. Amazing. Ah man, bee breeding is actually pretty cool, pretty fun. When you learn the ropes, it's very simple, very cool. Bada boom, bada bing. So the redstone and osmium ones go in this pen, which we've prepared. Oh, we are missing a hive. Remember guys, these are the last days of war, and we're having to recycle all of our beehives. Now, they're not the last days of war. This series is going to go on till the end of time. For better or worse, I don't care. I enjoy it too much to not. So, un block of redstone, and I think we'll need a block of osmium as well. So I've said it before and I'll say it again. One of the problems with this series is that some people want to stay for mine colonies, some people are here for the hyper-technical mechanism stuff, some people are here for progression towards an all the mods ATM star, and some people are here for just general farming or bees. And the problem is, with this series, I'm just enjoying Minecraft way too much. And I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, what? That can't be a thing. But guys, no, it is a thing, because I've kind of been diluting the series by playing a little bit of everything. And while that's cool and fun for me, it doesn't give the series much focus, which means it takes like about 10 episodes to get one thing done. So next time I do a series, I will probably focus on just a couple of mods and just focus those down hard. But don't worry, I've got some plans. Now, we've removed the need for a bee dipper by giving these bees nowhere to run. Look, there's one hive and one place for the flower. There's nowhere they can go. We'll put the redstone one here and pop him down. There we go. Off you go, my friend. Enjoy. And now we need to put down... Oh, right, yeah. Now we need to dig up a couple more beehives. So let's go and get some more beehives. So it is time, my brethren. We'll put down the beehive here. Boom. Like you do. A flower. We want the osmium one down next because he's got to grow up pretty quick. He's still a young osmium boy. And he needs to become a young osmium man, right? Oh, and of course, coal. I totally forgot about coal. We're going to need even more hives. Here we go, the final hive. This is going to mark... Oh, man, it's been emotional. Do you remember when we came out here first and built our first beehives out here in the back? We had no idea what bees were, but we have learned so much, both about vanilla and modded Minecraft in this series. But strap yourselves in and pull up your bootstraps because there's even more to learn. Ah, screw it. I'm going to dig it and smoke it. Dig and smoke. The old dig and smoke. Come here, you. Gotcha. So, netherite bee, boom, and then, of course, the coal bee. Do I have a block of coal? I probably do. I usually keep coal in my backpack. Because you never know when you're going to need to have, like, a block of coal. Like emergency Santa. Not a mason bee. Not a spider bee. There we go, a netherite bee. Here we go. Tink. Oh, that's a valuable block right there. The most valuable thing on my farm. A block of netherite. So hard to find. Down you go, my friend. And is he going to do it? Yeah, he loves it. He loves that netherite kush. And of course the coal bee, and this should mark all of the bees that we need for the time being. Now I'm kind of thinking, what are the other bees that we want on the farm? Well, we're going to need to have a pretty hefty power system pretty soon. I'm thinking of going down the mod called Power. Let me show you what it looks like. Power, boom. Now I've heard from you guys that these reactors are really fun, really cool, and really easy to put together. Even an idiot like me could manage to work out how to do a power reactor. And even though it's powered by this bastardization of uranium, uranite, what kind of a name is that? It is a great way of getting power. And also, I think we can probably get uranite bees. Yeah, uranite bee. To get a uranite bee, we need to breed a beeper and a slimy bee. Well, that's 2 birds with 1 stone because we need a slimy bee, we have beepers, and then we'll be able to get uranite bees. With uranite bees, we get a renewable source of fuel for our reactors. That's perfect. Well, would you look at that? It's time to engage hover mode. And admire our work now. Look at all these bees, these legions, producing our honeycombs. Oh man, it's taken a long time and there's been a lot of breeding. But we finally achieved almost our dreams. There is one more bee that we really need to get to complete the set. Oh, pardon me. And that is, of course, the wither bee. The wither bee is the combination of a netherite bee and a withered bee to get a wither bee. And a wither bee gets us, well, let me show you, nether stars. Usually very hard to get. You have to make like an elaborate wither farming farm, which is a real pain in the butt, cheeks. But with bees, all things are possible. It's fantastic. What's next? Let's take a look at our computer system then and see what's going on up there. Oh yeah, so things are tight, 89% full. We need some more storage, stat, especially since we're going to be doing the bee stuff now and getting loads and loads of honeycombs and resources. We need a big drive. Now, the major bottleneck behind these big drives is always the processors. Luckily enough, we've got lots of iron, lots of gold, and a few diamonds. So I prepared some processors in advance, and let's see how many hard drives, or the biggest hard drive. Let's see what the biggest hard drive is that we can make out of this. There we go, boom, the 64K storage part. The big boy himself, bam. And now a hard drive casing storage disk, there we go. Storage housing. Here we go. Oh, we're about to double our capacity, I think. Boom, 64K. Or is it? I think we're doing even more than doubling. Oh yeah, look at this. At the moment we can have 24K. But when we slide this mother trucker in, boom, back down to 25%. Amazing. So what is the next step? We have lots of bees, all going towards their flower, all making honeycomb, all putting honeycomb into chests behind the bee pods. So the bee production, that's all good and done. What's the next step? Well, we need to get the honeycomb from the bee pods into centrifuges. So we need to do 2 things. We need to build centrifuges in the lab. That's going to be very cool. And we need to pipe the bee honeycombs from these bee pods into the centrifuges. We can use items called exporters and importers to put things in and out of the computer system. We can export directly from the bee pods into the computer and then export from the computer into the centrifuges. All sounds pretty complicated, doesn't it? Well, yeah, it does. But don't worry, bear with me. I'll show you exactly what I mean. So these are the 2 items we need, importer and exporter. So the 2 things we need are nether quartz and glowstone. Okay, once we get those, we'll be good to go. So let's go and do it. A quick trip to the nether sounds like it's in order. So we're here for quartz and glowstone. Let's do it. Both of those things are very easy to find. Oh yeah, welcome to the danger zone, you little slimy shits. So what does a centrifuge look like? A giant bee centrifuge? Well, if you've ever seen something called a fidget spinner, that's exactly what they look like. They're just fidget spinners, but much, much bigger, and you put the honeycomb in it, and you spin it around in your hand, and yeah, it turns into whatever it's good for. Oh man, though, just thinking about it takes me back to school. Like the time my friend Jake got expelled from school because he span his fidget spinner so fast that when the teacher, Miss Roberts, came to confiscate it from him, he slipped, and the fidget spinner cut her head clean off. It was crazy. There was blood everywhere. It was horrifying. Fidget spinners are very cool though. Okay, 2 stacks of quartz and just under 3 stacks of glowstone. That should... Woo! Pig! Giant pig! Almost turned me into bacon. Ooh, I squealed like a pig, that's for sure. Anyway, that's kind of what we need in terms of materials for our refined storage stuff. What's next on the list of things to do? Well, while we're out here in the Nether, let's go over to our quarry and dig up all the vibranium that we exposed. Sounds like a good idea, doesn't it? Okay, here we are at Quarry Central. So I tried using a fluid... Oh, I should have just come here to get the Nether quartz. I tried using a fluid pump to get the lava out of this thing, but it didn't seem to work, so I don't know. I feel like maybe the Nether is a lost cause at this point, and we're just going to leave this quarry as it is to just be... Oh, there's some. To just be terrible. Vibranium ore. I don't know why I'm holding down Ultimine, because there's only 1 block. Pretty sad, but pretty rad also. Oh, there's some. Is that some? Oh no, it's a tree trunk. What the hell? Okay, so we've got a little bit of vibranium. Let's head home. Not that much, though. We're going to need to find a much better way of finding vibranium. And if I'm being honest, I feel like maybe the digital miner might be the one. Let me know in the comment section if you know a better way to find vibranium. If it's going to be a sight potion, or if it's going to be the digital miner, or if it's going to be something else. Maybe we can just break Jake out of prison and get him to spin up his fidget spinner and go nutso. It does kind of sound like his bag. While I'm here though, I'm going to pick up this builder and probably set this up again in the mining dimension to get a little bit more all-the-modium. If we can get enough all-the-modium, I want to make a full set of armor, except the jetpack, and a full set of tools. Alright, back in business. So the 3 things we need are exporters, importers, and cables to hook them up. So let's go and make them. So these all relate to the computer in that you import into the computer and you export from the computer. So let's start running the cable, and we're going to keep this pretty incognito for now and try and hide it underneath the whole thing. Oh, which is where we're going to have to now try and expose these skeletons underneath here, because we need to get to underneath this computer tower so that we can dig down. Oh, here we go. What we're going to find inside? Nobody knows. Oh, little friend there. Got a dagger. Let's kick some butt. Luckily enough, with our armor, they're no match for us. Ooh, we're lucky we didn't find a creeper in here, actually. Now, this could be quite tricky, actually. Getting the exact position is a bit of an art form. Now, you can go to the map, you can zoom in super tight, and put down waypoints. Probably the best way of doing it. Because a waypoint here, we'll be able to see that underground. Add a waypoint. 1. Giant beacons that are telling us exactly where the bee pods are. And we need to build the actual importers. So here we go. We've got the processors, we've got the cable, and we've got the destruction cores. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Boom. Importer, let's go do it. It's even part of the quests. In fact, let's take a look and see if we can get any rewards from that. Refined storage, and where is it? Here we go, importer. Rewards, a random reward. Oh, what's this? A neural processor? That sounds pretty rare, actually. That's a pretty good result. Nice. So the way you do this is you just right click on the chest with the importer. Oops, you gotta hold shift though. Oh. And there you go. The importer is hooked up to the chest and the computer system. And you can see the honeycomb slowly being sucked out of it. Perfect, amazing. So we're also going to try using the importer on the modular router, because I'm worried that this will try and suck out our upgrades. No, it's not sucking out the upgrades, just the buffered items. Perfect. Whew. It all works. Everything works. The system works. Amazing. Well, let's plug the rest in then. Okay, so we can finally seal up the bee pods, and now the moment of truth. Let's check our computer for honeycombs and see if they're all in there. Honey, whoa, whoa, already, yes. Honey, oh yeah, oh man. Look at this lovely range of honeycombs. Also, check this out. Some of these I haven't even eaten yet. Oh man, it's like a buffet. It's an all-you-can-eat buffet of honeycombs. Netherite honeycomb. Oh, it feels very debaucherous to be eating netherite honeycomb. It's like eating bee caviar. Well, let's have a bite of every single one of these that we haven't had yet. Diamond honeycomb. Oh, delicious. All right, let's try all these honeycombs. Ooh, leafy honeycomb. Notes of oak. Delicious. Another heart, please. Diamond. Oh, a girl's best friend. Delicious. Tastes fantastic. Spider honeycomb. Oh, disgusting. Can't even eat it. Wait, I can't even eat it. Oh, right, I'm not hungry, that's why. I do want to actually build the centrifuge. Now, this is where we crack out our old favourite, the Akashic Tome. Now, this does have the 50 Shades of Bees book. Don't worry, it's not bee fanfiction. It's actually quite useful because it teaches us about centrifuges. Oh, and look at these bad boys. Whoa, visualize. Oh, right. So you can visualize where it's going to go and how much space it's going to require. Now, these are quite big. To count this out, it's 1, 2, 3, 3 by 3 by 1, 2, 3, 4. It's a lot of blocks. What blocks does it need, though? Let's check the book. To build the multi-block centrifuge, you'll need 1 controller and 35 casings. Okay, whew, that could get pricey. With 1 controller, 1 block up from the bottom in the middle. So it's not hollow, it's a filled block, and the controller goes in the middle. Okay, let's get making these bad boys then. We'll start by making 1 centrifuge, but eventually we will be filling our lab up with lots of these. Boom. 1 centrifuge controller. Ah, so we do need the centrifuges that we've made. They're not going to go to waste. Let's dig them up. So, the controller. We need 1 of these. We're missing redstone comparator. There we go. Iron bars. Always useful. And of course, centrifuge casing, which looks to be the core of these centrifuges. So you need a lot of iron. This is going to take a lot of iron. So 1, 2... Oh, no. Okay, so this recipe here gets us 3 casings, not just 1. Okay. Panic over. We can probably make the whole centrifuge. Whew. Okay, 45 centrifuge casings. I think that's all we're going to need. So let's try and make the controller. There we go. 1 of those. So we've got 41 casings and 1 controller. That should be everything, right? If I've read the book correctly. Here we go. I've made the advancement. Multi-block time. Bada boom, bada bing. Now we need to work out where these bad boys are going to go. Do I have any throwaway temporary blocks? I think I could probably use cobblestone for this. Let's just build 1 centrifuge and we'll put it in the corner there. Right, so the first centrifuge is going down right now. Bada boom, bada bing, it's happening right here, right now. You were here, guys, at the ground floor. So I think this is how it goes down. You put down 3. So the controller at the front, that's the 2nd floor, the 3rd floor and the 4th floor. All about that bread. Have we done it? Has that worked? Yes, here we go, look. All that's left now is to hook this thing up to the computer system with an exporter we want to take out of the computer and put into the centrifuge controller. So now we need the other side of refined storage, which is the exporter, taking out of the computer system. 3 of these. We only need 1 for the time being, but this should do. So we're going to make the floor all neat and tidy. We're going to plug in the battery. This is going to be a bit ugly. Later on, we'll feed power cables underneath the floor. But for now, this will do. It's not getting the power. How do we... Ooh, where is the power supposed to go in? Oh, right, of course. This thing needs to export power. Like that. Oh, there it is. Oh, it's spinning. It's spinning. Glass bottles there as well. Oh, look at this. Already a netherite scrap. We are rolling, rolling, rolling. What? Rolling in riches. This is amazing. Oh, yes, look at this. Already we have 8 netherite scrap, 2 diamonds, 11 diamond ore, 3 iron ore, 4 gold ore, loads of blaze rods, honey bottles coming out the wazoo. This is amazing. Now, there are some considerations here. Instead of using tanks, we could use refined storage to store fluids. It does have a way of keeping fluids. That could be pretty cool. It'd be much easier for sure. And there we go, the importer is sucking things out of the bottom there. Perfect, amazing, oh yeah. Well, hot diggity damn, guys, thank you for watching this episode of Modded Minecraft Feed the Bees, and today we made leaps and strides. We finally realized our dream. This was kind of low-key goal number 1, getting bees set up. We have now a beautiful multi-block centrifuge you see behind me. The bee pods are working as intended, and our computer system is hooked up to the whole thing, sucking items in and pushing items out. Next episode, we're going to be working on... what are we going to be working on? Power is a very serious concern for us though, because like I said, these multi-block centrifuges need a lot of power. So next episode, we're going to be looking into the power mod. But until next time, guys, thank you for watching. A big thank you to all of the members and all you guys who are subscribed, and take care.